There's very little information available about this image, but it doesn't make it any less creepy.
That's like demonic,
While
I don't know.
it's possible it is a fake, it doesn't appear to be a normal Photoshop job. It shows a young girl holding
like
a
a
baby
camera
in her arms,
defect.
while two ghostly arms reach out as if they're trying to grab the girl by the legs.
Hey Louis fans, Louis Vision here. Now you have the honor of experiencing a very rare occasion. I like to call this ideal lighting, and this can only really be achieved during the twilight hours. Now I have a sneaking suspicion that with all of my lights set up, it probably actually looks better at night than during the day, even though I film a lot of my stuff during the daytime because, you know, logic, sunlight. But I'm starting to realize more is not always necessarily better, and I'm constantly dealing with one half of my face being in shadow. But, you know, the light source I have right now is more prominent because I'm not dealing with as much sunlight coming from there. Anyways, what an appropriate video for a sun setting. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, a sun setting video. Because if it works out the way I planned, the video will get progressively darker, and I'm not too sure. I think Slapped Ham organizes its top 10s from to number one being the best. I hope so. I hope it's not just like random chronological or something like that, because you know what? If it is worst to best, I don't like saying worst because they're all probably going to be good. We're talking about the 10 creepiest ever, which I'm hoping. Oh, paranormal photos of all time, by the way. In case you didn't read the fucking title and you're just a Louis Vision fan, nothing wrong with that. Oh God, but yeah, gonna be closing that curtain soon when all this light on. With all this light on inside, it's really easy to just look into your apartment. But yeah, as mentioned before, I really love this paranormal creepy shit, and I especially love it when channels that do random topics, when they do paranormal shit, like Slapped Ham, they do paranormal stuff sparingly. You know, they don't specialize in it. So when they do one, you know it's going to be special.
How you doing?
Also got some coffee, as usual.
Today we're talking about paranormal photos, from a mysterious
Crap.
ghost photo of a samurai
I'm gonna be
to the
really
real-life
awake
inspiration of The Conjuring 2. We count
I
10
love
of the
that movie.
creepiest
Saw it in theater. Saw them both in
paranormal
theaters.
photos ever taken.
Nice.
This photo, taken by Edward Nash from Edinburgh, Scotland, appears to show a ghostly apparition floating in midair.
Starting off,
he confirmed that there was no one smoking in the room at the time the photo was taken. When asked to describe the image, Nash's only explanation was that the figure might be dust reflecting from the very bright sun.
In all likelihood, it is
However,
dust reflecting from the sun, and it just happens to take the shape of a person.
Dressed in some sort of robe or cloak. What do you think?
People
is it
tend
just
to
dust
see
reflecting the light, or has
faces
the
and
photographer captured
shapes and
something
people
from the other side?
in inanimate things.
Zushi, Japan.
Her face is
Brigol,
blurry.
who was living in Tokyo at the time, claims no one else was around when he took the photographs, and that he didn't notice anything strange until he looked at the pictures later that night. In one of the images, there appears to be a person in black boots standing directly behind his daughter.
That's
when
a good
asked
one.
about what he had captured, Springall recalled, "I took a few pictures, and when I was looking through them at night, I noticed what appeared to be a pair of boots behind her in one of the photos."
And it looks like
said,
it belongs to an
several
adult.
of her in the same spot,
Why can't
but
we see
only
the
one
top
had the
half?
boots. My daughter is really shy, and she would never have taken a picture if there was someone standing
At the
behind
very
her,
least,
which I would have definitely
you would see that person
noticed.
crouching, unless it's
Francis
a
Springall uploaded the image to Reddit, where viewers came up with
explanation,
several
possible
theories.
explanation.
Amongst the most
It's a pair of
unsettling
boots
is
in the
the
background.
idea that the black boots might belong to the ghost of a long-deceased samurai. The official, who was working late at the town hall, claimed he suddenly felt the air in his office become very cold. When he got up to go to the bathroom, he heard a rustling sound coming from down the hallway. Fearing that thieves were in the building, he decided to use his phone to take a photo of the hallway where the sound was coming from. Stories of strange occurrences that they had experienced while working in the building. The mayor of the town was urged to hire a priest or ghost hunters to investigate the building, but remained skeptical of the claims,
he was watching
saying,
the building.
"How can I justify hiring a medium when I have residents without electricity?" There's very little information available about this image, but it doesn't make it any less creepy.
That's like demonic,
While
I don't know.
it's possible it is a fake, it doesn't appear to be a normal Photoshop job. It shows a young girl holding a baby in her arms, while two ghostly arms reach out as if they're trying to grab the girl by the legs. Has the photographer captured a ghost on
That
film?
looks very
What do you
creepy.
think? Let us know in the comments below.
But
in 2015, Kevin Brown snapped a series of photos on his
coincidental,
iPad
you know
while
what I
he was
mean?
at the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History in
don't tell
Texas.
me that's
Brown,
not a
who was there
person
with his
who's
niece
there.
and 2 nephews, didn't see anything strange about the images at the time they were taken. It wasn't until later that day that his niece noticed something very unsettling about one of the
Oh
photos.
God, that brings
The
a tear
photo
to my
appears to
eye.
show a withered old hag dressed in dirty rags
Because it's in a
floating above
public
the floor
place, you
with
can easily
outstretched
prove and
hands.
disprove that. And
This is the first time in my life I've actually had the hairs on the back of my neck stand
Yes.
up. It freaked me out.
The
and
most
it freaked
realistic
my niece
photo
out,
I've ever
Brown
seen.
said in a newspaper report. I'm positive I
A
would have
family
noticed
member
something
showed me.
like that, and it was strange it wasn't
Personal
noticed
friend
until
showed
we
them.
looked at the pictures.
because that
The
family member
museum
is
has
good
a
with
history of
paranormal
strange
stuff.
occurrences, particularly when it played host to a
And I was like,
Titanic
wait, that
exhibition.
little
Security guards
girl
have
is not
reported
in the
unusual
photo.
shadows
Holy
showing
shit.
up on cameras
And
objects mysteriously moving around
the
by
color,
themselves.
it reminds me it was like it was really
This
there,
photo
just
of a
like
young
that,
child
but
was allegedly
it's like a
taken at
similar
the
kind of color
Alcatraz Federal
shading.
Penitentiary, or is it some sort of camera glitch?
Yeah,
What do
that
you
could
think?
be a
Let us know
glitch,
in the
'cause
comment
it's-
section below.
It's clear and creepy.
This photo, taken on a mobile
I know
phone,
this
shows
photo.
a group of girls
Oh,
posing
God.
for a picture in the middle of the lounge room. Take a look between the legs of the girls second and third from the left. You can clearly see the face of a young boy peering out from behind the group. If it was simply a shadow
This was
or
like a
optical
meme.
illusion,
The
why
little
did
girl kinda looks
get
like she's
so
photoshopped
scared?
in, though.
Was she the only one that could see the ghostly boy?
Why is the timestamp blacked out?
This photo, taken by the father of the young girl playing in the living room, clearly
I know
shows
this
some
one
sort
too,
of
this one.
ghostly human-like figure. It appears to be crawling across
It's
the
not
carpet with
photoshopped.
one hand raised to its mouth. What do you think's going on in
You
this
see
photo?
that quite commonly, and it doesn't always take the shape of something you'd recognize.
This photo,
Conjuring.
taken in 1977, is of a young girl named Janet Hodgson. You may not
Which
know her
raises the
name, but
question,
her family's real-life experiences
all of those
formed the
glitches
basis
be
of the
paranormal?
supernatural horror film The Conjuring 2. Taken
Maybe
while
all of
Janet and
them
her
are
family
not.
lived in a council house in Enfield, North London, this photo supposedly shows one of the numerous times she was lifted from her bed and thrown across the room by
Pretty
supernatural
high up.
forces, including furniture levitating
When I saw
and
that
moving
movie-
around the room, as well as Lego bricks and marbles flying through the air. On
In
one
theaters,
occasion,
it was
Janet's
just
mother
me.
Peggy called the police
Not a lot of
after
people in
hearing
the
a
theater.
strange knocking
Got a
sound
free
coming
ticket
from the walls and
because of
floor. The
technical
police officer reported
difficulties.
witnessing a
Audio
chair
wasn't
rise
working
up and
properly
move across the
for
floor
like the
on
first
its
half.
own in full view of
For most of the
everyone.
movie, actually.
A member of the Society of Psychical Research, Maurice Gross, was called to investigate
Okay,
the
listening.
haunting. During his time at the house, he claimed to have witnessed sofas floating and tipping over, as well as tables and chests of drawers spinning on the spot. To this day, Janet refuses to talk about the haunting in front of her own children.
Well, that was a little bit creepy. As always,
When I
thanks
turned
heaps
towards the
for
camera
watching.
earlier,
If you're
that
new
was
to
just
the channel,
because
why
the
not hit
facial
that
thing.
subscribe button? If you're a regular, leave
Lost
us a
track
comment
of
down
me.
below.
Oh,
or hit
shit,
that
maybe.
upward-facing
'Cause
thumb.
it picked up
really
another
helps us
face.
out. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Pew!
When did you start putting yourself in your videos? No, I'm kidding. I follow Slaptam. Good stuff. And you're not the only one. It's actually a trend that's been going on. All these top tenors starting to show up in their videos. Oh man. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. That was really good. Really good. A lot of those I have not seen before. Most of those, in fact. Actually, I'll have to look back. No, yeah, at least 2/3 I have not seen. But you know what, me being the paranormal fanatic that I am, obviously I'm gonna, and you know, this being a well done list, we're gonna come across some ones I'm familiar with. But I like the fact that I was introduced to some new ones. Oh my god, and yes, you know what? I have a feeling that this was not necessarily ordered from least creepiest to creepiest. Maybe, popularity? Well, creepy is right in the title. Reason why I say that is I don't think the number 1 pick or the number 10 pick, oh my god, Pothead, not even paying attention to what order the numbers were in, but I really like the one with the quote-unquote old hag. You guys remember that video, like that paranormal video of the old witch or whatever in the middle of nowhere and somewhere in the Middle East, I think, one of those, like a country that has a lot of desert. But yeah, it's like something like that could be easily faked, but the guy behind the camera, his reaction just seems so genuine, and It's like, fuck. Not a lot of witch videos out there, man. Not a lot of witch photos either. Crap. I don't know if it's a witch. That would be creepy. Do you believe in witches? No, I believe in ghosts. Do you believe in ghost witches? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that shit. Well, I have no issue talking about ghosts for some reason. No, it's okay. I'm creeping myself out. The sun's going down. Oh man, did I creep you out? Well, not me, but this. Did this creep you out? Let me know in the comments, or don't. I don't. It's all good. Yeah, and if you like this, you want to see, more like it, you'll probably also get a kick out of that shit right there. I'm Louis Vision.